February market update. Get ready for some impactful information that all buyers and sellers must hear. With the Bank of Canada's latest decision to hold its benchmark interest rate combined with all the past rate hikes, we find ourselves in a unique place. Technically, we've entered the waters of a balanced market, creating incredible opportunities for both buyers and sellers. But hold on tight, because we've also experienced recent multiple offers with our sellers and buyers. Join us as we navigate through this exciting market update with Victoria Property Group. At the end of this video, I'll be diving deeper with the Bank of Canada announcement. Hey, thanks for tuning in. This is Andrew Hollandchuk, your real estate professional from the Victoria Property Group, powered by eXp Realty. Let's jump right into the numbers. Let's not mess around. I want to get you all this information because I have so much to share. A total of 341 properties sold in the Victoria Real Estate Board region this past January, which is 22.7% more than the 278 properties sold in January 2023. And a 3.6% increase from December 2023. Sales of condominiums were up 10.9% from January 2023 with 112 units sold. Sales of single-family homes increased by 35% from January 2023 with 162 sold. There were 2,140 active listings for sale on the Victoria Real Estate Board multiple listing service at the end of January 2024. An increase of 0.4% compared to the previous month of December, and a 23.1% increase from 1,739 active listings for sale at the end of January 2023. Our housing market eased into the new year with a renewed sense of balance, said our chair at the Victoria Real Estate Board. Sales were slightly up based off of last year's very low numbers, and overall we saw some stabilization that we observed in late 2023 continue into 2024. Mortgage rates have leveled out, inventory is slowly creeping back, and we are no longer in that highly pressurized market of recent years, which created complicated and sometimes stressful conditions for buyers and sellers. However, we've just been experiencing multiple offers. So, interesting times. I think this balance and the stability in our market brings with it an optimistic outlook for the coming months, adds the chair of the Victoria Real Estate Board. If balanced conditions continue, buyers and sellers will have more time to make decisions and there'll be less pressure on pricing. Of course, there are many factors that impact the market here in Victoria, and as we've seen in the past, things can change very rapidly. If you're considering selling or buying, connect with a local realtor, that's me, to identify where opportunities are as we move towards the spring. Again, markets are changing very quickly in Victoria. The MLS Home Price Index for benchmark value for single-family homes in the Victoria Core in January 2023 was $1,224,000. The benchmark value for the same home in January 2024 increased by 1.6% to $1,244,000, down from December's value of $1,268,000. The MLS HPI benchmark value for condos in the Victoria Core area in January 2023 was $562,200, while the benchmark value for the same condo in January 2024 decreased by 0.6% to $559,000, down from December's value of $562,000. Don't worry, the market is changing already, so it's interesting how we navigate this. Now we got the local market update out of the way, let's talk Bank of Canada. Bank of Canada thankfully held its overnight rate at 5%. The decision comes amidst a stagnant Canadian economy since mid-2023, with growth projections remain flat until the second quarter of 2024. The slowdown has allowed for a more balanced equilibrium between supply and demand in the economy, with the bank noting a moderation in inflationary pressures. However, while overall inflation is expected to hover around 3% in the first half of 2024, before gradually receding to the bank's 2% target in 2025, core inflation remains a concern. Showing little sign of sustained decline, Consequently, the bank remains vigilant regarding the risks posed by persistent underlying inflation. January's interest rate announcement and the accompanying statement weren't unexpected given slightly higher than anticipated core inflation figures for December. Nevertheless, we anticipate inflation will continue in its downward trajectory towards 2%, albeit with some resistance due to supply side-driven shelter costs. In light of weakening economic growth, a softening labor market, and subdued inflationary pressures, we foresee we need for rate cuts this year to stimulate the economy as it heads into 2025. We expect and hope the Bank of Canada to implement a rate cut in June, potentially reaching 4% by the year's end. Financial markets have already factored in the likelihood of more aggressive rate cuts, leading to a notable decline in 5-year bond yields and subsequently 5-year fixed mortgage rates at the start of 2024. Although yields have since partially rebounded following December's CPI data, we anticipate 5-year fixed mortgage rates currently averaging 5.3%. Hey, but we know we can get you better rates under 5% to gradually decrease to 5% by the end of the year, eventually settling around 4.5% by the conclusion of 2025. However, we are starting to see rates below 5%, so make sure you contact us so we can line you with our key partners to get you set up for success. So check out this chart. Here's all the dates coming up for the Bank of Canada announcement throughout 2024. These dates and announcements are key and will impact various groups in a positive and or negative ways depending if rates hold, increase, or decrease. Time will tell. However, you know how I feel. If they increase rates, that's going to impact the economy further, and it's going to force some families having to sell their family homes, and then they're going to be renters probably for life, which is unacceptable. Come on, government, you got a role to play here. As we wrap up this market update, remember that knowledge is your most potent tool, and aligning with the right agent is key. That is me and our team. Buying and selling is our biggest asset and can be intimidating. Let my 25 years in real estate industry and world-class negotiating support you in this home buying and selling journey. Engage with us, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to our Victoria Property Group channel to stay ahead in the real estate game. I'm Andrew Hollandchucks. Thanks for tuning in and looking forward to connecting with you as we navigate your real estate goals. Stay tuned and bye for now.